Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. 2024 is wrapping up really soon, so in today's video, we will be flipping two of my 2024 bullet journals. These two babies of mine have been through thick and thin with me throughout 2024, so let's take a moment to appreciate both of them and all the spreads that I've made in 2024. So these two notebooks are from Notebook Therapy. The pink one is the Suki Sakura Journey Bullet Journal, which I use for the first half of the year. And the beige one over here is the Suki Love Log Bullet Journal, which I use for the second half of the year. I've been using Notebook Therapy's notebooks ever since I've started bullet journaling, and I'm still using them to this day because I just really love the quality and aesthetics of their notebooks. So yeah, if you're interested in getting yourself a new notebook for the new year, feel free to browse through their website and use my discount code lootengstudio10 for a 10% discount. Link to the website and discount codes are available in the description box below. And now, where are we? Okay, so now we're flipping through the first bullet journal, and these are all just the collections that I've made. There's a cover page, a key page, future log, goals page, bucket list, finance tracker, and so much more. And looking back at the theme, I'm really glad that I chose this confetti and stars theme for 2024. It ties very well with the pink notebook cover, and it is also very inspirational in a way as it reminds me to shine bright like the stars. And maybe you have also noticed some pages not being entirely filled, like my period tracker and also my 2024 Polaroid highlights page. I don't know why, but I just didn't feel like using them even though I intentionally set them up in the beginning of the year. But that's just bullet journaling, I guess, because being productive doesn't mean filling all the pages even though you don't want to. Being productive is about finding what suits you and you make the most out of it. So that's why you didn't see me setting up a period tracker or a 2024 Polaroid highlights page in my 2025 bullet journal setup, because I just know that I won't be using them and I just don't want to force myself into making spreads that I know I won't be using. So maybe throughout this flip through, you might see me not using some of the spreads, and this can serve as a reminder to everyone that not every bullet journal spreads need to be filled to prove that you're productive. Don't be too hard on yourself and remember to just enjoy the process. Okay, so now the first theme that I did for 2024 is a Cinnamoro and hot air balloon theme. I was really into making Sanrio theme setups since the second half of 2023, and I realized that I haven't made a Cinnamoro theme yet, so that's why I dedicated January 2024 to Cinnamoro. I honestly really love the pastel colors, the blue outline, and overall how cute the theme turned out. And I'm just so happy that a lot of you really enjoyed this theme too. And next up is February, and I made a birthday theme featuring Pochako, which is also another Sanrio character that I really like. And the reason why I went for a birthday theme is because the 2nd of February is my birthday. The theme was really fun to make, and I really love Pochako being there to celebrate my birthday with me. And I also really love the cheerful colors that I use, and overall the cheerful vibes the theme is giving. So I'm definitely rating this theme as my top 5 most favorite bullet journal theme for 2024. And now, flipping over to the next page is my setup for March, where I did a Keroppi and lily pads theme. If you haven't noticed, all my March themes are basically green, so we definitely have to keep this tradition going in 2024. So I decided to make yet another green theme that features the cute frog Keroppi, which is also another Sanrio character. I love making Sanrio themed setups for my bullet journal, and I'm so happy that a lot of you guys really enjoyed this theme as well. And now, moving forward is April, and it's the spring season, so I decided to make a cherry blossom theme again for 2024. I've been making cherry blossom themes for 2 years in a row now, and I just can't seem to tell myself not to do so because I really love the spring season, and I'm so happy that I also got to visit Japan in April this year to see the cherry blossoms. So yeah, The Japan trip was basically the inspiration behind this theme, and the theme also features my favorite Miffy in a kimono and just enjoying her Japan trip as well. And oh yeah, I even brought my bullet journal with me to Japan so that I can take pictures of my April setup with the cherry blossom trees. And this is making me just miss Japan so much again. And next up is May, where I made a cat theme which was inspired by one of Notebook Therapy's collection. It was the Suki Neko Neko collection that features lots of cute cats, and I just couldn't resist the cuteness, so that was how this theme was born. And to be honest, I really had a lot of fun drawing all these cute chubby cats and decorating the entire setup with the Suki Neko Neko washi tape set. And I can say that this is definitely in my top 5 list of my favorite bullet journal themes for 2024. And now, the last monthly theme for this bullet journal is a Studio Ghibli theme. The inspiration behind this theme was ignited when I was reminded of my visit to the Ghibli Museum in Mitaka, Japan. I felt really inspired when exploring the exhibits and admiring Hayao Miyazaki's work. So when I got back home, I knew I had to dedicate my June bullet journal setup with a Studio Ghibli theme. So in this June setup, there's different spreads featuring different Studio Ghibli films like My Neighbor Totoro, Spirited Away, Kiki's Delivery Service, House Moving Castle, Ponyo, and Princess Mononoke. All of these are my favorite films from Studio Ghibli, and I'm really happy with how magical and nostalgic this entire theme turned out. And here are just the pages at the back where I planned my monthly setups. There's lots of doodles and color swatches done before I start creating my monthly setups, and looking back at all of these really reminds me of how much fun I had experimenting with different themes and layouts. And it might look a bit chaotic, but these pages capture the evolution of my ideas, and I love seeing how all of these ideas come together in the final setup. Now, let's have a quick flip through of my second bullet journal for 2024. So since the cover of this notebook is beige in color, I decided to change the color palette of the confetti and stars theme from pink to gold. And as for the collections that I've made in this notebook, there were the usual future log, goals check-in page, goals action plan, mid-year reflection, finance tracker, and also my content ideas. And now, here's my monthly setup for July, where I made an otter and beach theme, which was inspired by yet another cute collection from Notebook Therapy. The collection that inspired all of this is the Suki Otter Friends collection that features lots of cute otters having fun at the beach, so I thought it would be a perfect theme for summer. And overall, I really love how this theme is giving so much summery vibes, and it kind of makes me want to go to the beach right now. And yeah, now flipping over to the next monthly setup is August, where I did a dreamy rainbow and tulips theme that was inspired by Notebook Therapy's Suki Rainbow Wishes collection. In this setup, I also tried using a new art medium, which was soft pastels. I can say that I am a complete newbie to soft pastels, but I'm really glad that the theme turned out just the way I wanted it to be. The soft pastels really made the theme extra dreamy and magical. And now, moving on to the next monthly setup is September, where I did a summer in the countryside theme that was once again inspired by one of Notebook Therapy's collection. And until now, only I realized that Notebook Therapy really has inspired me a lot in creating my bullet journal themes. Almost half of the themes I've shown you all today are all inspired by Notebook Therapy. And this theme is inspired by their Suki Summer in Italy collection, and I thought it was very fitting since September is going to be the last month of summer. So yeah, overall, I really enjoyed the concept, the colors, and especially the cutout window that I did for the cover page in this September setup of mine. Now, for October, I went with a jellyfish theme that features a blue and a pink jellyfish swimming in the ocean. The theme was inspired by some beautiful illustrations that I saw on Pinterest, and for this theme, I used my acrylic markers, which I have been obsessed with using ever since I've used them for my September setup. I love how opaque the colors are, and most importantly, how easy it was to use them. Overall, I really enjoy using the acrylic markers for this setup, and I'm really pleased with how dreamy the entire theme turned out in the end. And next up is my November setup where I did a Hello Kitty and autumn theme. I went for an autumn theme because I was traveling to Korea during this time and I thought it would be just the perfect theme for the occasion. And overall, I really love that I chose Hello Kitty as the main character for this theme as she looks super adorable in her cute little autumn outfit. The color palette of the theme also makes me feel warm and cozy, and I think this might be one of my most favorite theme that I did for 2024. It's definitely in the first place of my top 5 most favorite themes. And last but not least, we have my December setup, and the theme that I went for was a Mofusan Christmas theme. I've always loved Mofusan and I'm so happy to be finally dedicating a monthly setup for them. Overall, I'm really in love with the festive vibes it is giving off, but as you can see here, most of the pages haven't been filled in yet and I haven't really set up the other weekly spreads for December as well. This is because the time I'm filming this flip through was around the middle of November, so I'm really sorry that I couldn't show you all how these pages look like after the pen. And lastly, these are just some scribbles and doodles that I've made while I was planning for my monthly setups for July to December, and also for my 2025 bullet journal setup. And yeah, I guess that's it for my 2024 bullet journal flip through. It's honestly been a really fun, creative, and productive year with all of you, and I would love to thank every single one of you for always enjoying my art. I really appreciate it, and I just can't wait for another great year of bullet journaling with y'all. Thank you so much for watching this 2024 bullet journal flip through, and I wish everyone a happy new year filled with lots of love, joy, and happiness. See you all next year!